Furina is back! The Hydro Archon 3rd rerun is here. She's a 5-star Hydro sword user, sub DPS, all-field Hydro applicator, team buffer and HP draining powerhouse. Whew, that was a mouthful. Still holding a spot as one of the most valuable, powerful and unique characters in the game. Today we'll be covering her best talents, weapons, artifacts, constellations, teams, and my personal thoughts on her place in the meta. Hello, welcome to Genshin Filter, your quick guide for everything Genshin. So let's get started! Her normal attacks activate Uxia and Yuma alignments every 5 seconds, debuffing some Fontaine enemies, with Uxia being her default state. Her charge attack switches between Uxia and Yuma alignments and also changes her skill mode. Her elemental skill have Furina summon 3 Hydro companions that follow the active character. Apply Hydro and deal high damage that scales of max HP, while slowly draining all party members' HP to 50%. Using a charge attack changes the skill mode, replacing her companions with a large lantern that heal the active character in a wide AoE. As for her elemental burst, when she or her party gains or loses HP, she generates fanfares that caps at 300 and increase the damage of all party members up to 75%. Her Ascension 1 gives a minor party-wide healing when the active character is overhealed. Her Ascension 4 boosts her skill damage up to 28% based on her max HP, that maxes at 40k, and while in a skill healing mode, she will heal a bit faster. Overworld passive decreases the underwater ability cooldown by 30%. For her talent priorities, you want to focus on her burst for a stronger team damage buff, then her skill for personal damage, and her normal and charge attacks can be completely ignored. As for rotation, use her skill first, then her burst to maximize uptime. Usually you want to use her first in the rotation, since her skill and burst duration are so long, especially if you're using a team-wide healer with her. If you're going for Furina's personal damage, her signature weapon, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, is her best in slot. Other strong options include every 5-star crit weapon, but you might struggle with energy recharge, making it harder to burst every rotation. For a more recommended supportive build, the old event weapon Festering Desire is the best if you have it. Otherwise, the Fontaine Fishing Sword or the Favonia Sword was great for her needs. The 4-piece Golden Troop is by far her best set, giving her up to 70% skill damage as well as being a highly resonant efficient domain. For the main stats, on the sand you want HP and energy recharge, depending on your weapon and substats. Around 180 ER is a good target to aim for, to consistently burst every rotation. For the goblet, go with HP, and for the circlet, use crit rate or crit damage to get a 1:2 ratio. Keep in mind that her level ascension bonus is crit rate, and some of the weapon passive also provide crit rate that won't show in her stats. This means that a crit damage circlet may give you a better crit ratio, but if you're using the Favonia sword, crit rate might still be the better option to trigger the passive consistently. For substats, focus on getting 180 ER first. Then prioritize crit rate, crit damage, HP percent, and flat HP. As for her constellations, she has some of the best early constellations in the game. C1 makes her start with 150 fanfares and increase the cap to 400 for a stronger team damage buff of up to 100%. Her C2 makes her generate fanfares faster, and fanfare gained after 400 boosts her max HP, increasing her personal damage. C3 and C5 raises her burst and skill levels. Her C4 helps with her energy needs, and C6 gives her Hydro infusion and strong buffs. Her C1 and C2 are an incredible stopping points if you're looking to invest in Furina, and it's recommended to get them before her signature weapon. Furina fits into so many teams, so I'll do my best to cover at least the best ones, and give you some team building guidelines. Her best meta teams are Neuvillette Hypercarry, especially with his C1, Hu Tao Vaporize with double Hydro, Alhaitham Quick Bloom, Xiao Hypercarry, and Raiden Electrocharge. It's good to pair her with a team-wide healer like Baiju or Jin to maximize her fanfares, but even a good single character healer like Bennett or Shilonen can help provide enough fanfares to make it worth it, especially since Furina brings a lot of off-field damage to the team. Pairing Furina with Bennett and Xiangling or Yelan and Shilonen creates such strong team cores that almost no matter who you'd put in the last slot, the team will still perform well. This allows you to play carries you like, even if they are outdated or usually not considered strong enough. If she is not best in slot, then she is at least a very strong option with almost every carry in the game, allowing them to use the Marche Hunter set, which is one of the best carry sets in the game, especially with Furina. remember that her Hydro application is considered slow. So if you need consistent and high Hydro application for teams like Vaporize or Hyperbloom, you might need to pair her with another Hydro applicator like Yelan or Xingqiu. As for characters that don't work with her very well, like Arlecchino, as Furina makes her too easy to be killed and lacks synergy since Arlecchino can't be healed. Or Mualani, Furina can still have Vaporize reaction, reducing the overall team damage, and also burning teams like Nietzsche and Emily. Furina interferes with the burning reaction, making this team less effective. Furina is definitely one of the most powerful supports and valuable pulls you can make for your account. She can turn every good character great and every average character strong enough while dealing tons of damage herself. So yeah, I think any account that cares about power should aim to get Furina at some point. And that's a wrap! Like and subscribe for more filter guides. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Cheers!